we listen. When we talk to God, He listens. That is what we call reciprocity. At times, we have the tendency to be complacent. Sabi natin, well, Matthew chapter 11 verse 28 says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and find life burdensome, and I will refresh you." That's correct. But it is the grace of God that makes everything possible. Do not be over-dependent. Do our share. As the popular Filipino saying goes, nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa tao ang gawa. As we commit ourselves to God, in this Novena prayer, we promise in our prayers that we will only bow down to God, that we will only kneel down before the King God, not before any creature, not before money, not before prestige, not even before our own prosperity. Let us not get tired of processing ourselves. That's the reason why we attend Novena Masses. We process our spirituality. So in our reflection today, we ask ourselves again, how many times have I been shouting Pit Señor year after year? Then it seems that nothing happens. Nothing really happens in my spiritual life. We have to look at the image of Señor Santo Niño. As if you see him, he is waving, as if he is inviting us. Remember that this child who is inviting us to be good did not remain a child. This Santo Niño grew up to be the Messiah. Therefore, the challenge is this. Our faith is also called to grow. Our life's perspective is also expected to evolve. Let us start reminding ourselves, also our children, of this responsibility. If we would like to continue this kind of tradition and continue this faith, we have to invest in the young. Start teaching our children the importance of this festivity, for they will be the ones to continue this faith tradition when we are done. As we say, if we do not teach our children the ways of the Lord, the devil will teach them the way of sin. And we do not want that to happen to the young. Remember, my dear friends, the image of Señor Santo Niño was not brought here for revelry and pageantry alone. May we know the meaning why we dance and why we shout Pit Señor. When we say Pit Señor, that is an invitation for God to be with us. But are we ready to keep Jesus in our hearts? Are we committed enough to say, Lord, I am humble enough to accept you as my God and King? I am meek enough to appreciate the goodness that you have been showering upon us, and we do not question your will. Fellow devotees of Señor Santo Niño, may the Novena Masses give us ample time for reflection. We are almost done with our Novena. Be it in silent prayer or in a form of dancing. Either ways, let our body communicate our prayer of thanksgiving. That is one of the messages that I would like to share with you. Let us be committed to God. Let us be committed doing the things that God expects from us. It's difficult to live a godly life, but we can do it because the Lord does not live by our side. He is Emmanuel. He walks with us and for us. We just have to acknowledge His presence in the world around us. And only after we have thoroughly examined ourselves and our hearts, then the real committed Christians can really shout, Viva Pit Señor. When we shout, Viva Pit Señor, make sure that you are committed to do the things that God expects from us. Viva Pit Señor!
Viva Pit Señor!